In the U.S. today, bars are finding that going smoke-free is good for health and good for business.
Blue Moon Martini.
We have definitely gained revenue, for sure.
Smoke-free is a significant and widely supported public health movement. It's helping bars reduce operating costs and legal liability while protecting the health of employees and increasing customer satisfaction.
It's much more enjoyable to be able to just be in the place without the atmosphere being that smoky and smelly.
I've gotten so many inquiries for employees for them to come and work for us because it's a smoke-free environment. They want to work in smoke-free environments.
Today, more than half the U.S. population lives in areas that have passed laws requiring smoke-free restaurants and bars. According to Zagat's 2007 nightlife guides in 3 top U.S. cities, more than 85% of Americans surveyed think bars should be smoke-free. It's no wonder then that many establishments are voluntarily saying yes to no smoking, like New Orleans' famous Carousel Bar in the heart of the French Quarter.
We found a definite increase in our business, the length of stay, and also our customers are much happier. And we feel like we're getting more repeat customers than we had before.
Thornton says prior to going smoke-free, they spent over $300,000 on a ventilation system in hopes it would eliminate the smoke. It didn't work.
The biggest concern about going smoke-free was that it would be a detriment to our customer relations, number one, and that there also would be an economic impact, a negative economic impact. That hasn't happened.
Me and you go down to the carousel.
The employees are extremely grateful, and especially the entertainers.
I think I'm still slowly benefiting from the smoke being gone. I actually have more voice than I used to have. So I've seen an immediate effect on my singing, and also just generally the way I feel. If you're a bar, people can stay longer, they don't get fatigued, they have more drinks, and unless you're making a lot of money off of selling cigarettes, your profits are going to go up, not down.
Due to this positive smoke-free trend nationwide, cigarette companies and their allies have been waging a misleading campaign against smoke-free laws, with false allegations that they hurt local businesses. In fact, numerous scientific and economic studies show that smoke-free laws do not hurt patronage, employment, sales, or profits at restaurants and bars. This 2006 report on the economic impact of New York's Clean Indoor Air Act found that, quote, the law has not had an adverse financial impact on bars and restaurants. Just ask Staten Island bar owner Jim McBratney about going smoke-free.
It'll be a decision that you are very proud of, and there'll be no economic hardship for you.
But in 2002, McBratney actually testified against New York's Clean Indoor Air Act.
I was a very frightened and very concerned bar owner. I hang my head sheepishly that I was, alarmed that what might have been, but it was it never came to pass.
Non-smoking establishments make economic sense, as they often are able to negotiate lower fire and property insurance rates and reduce maintenance costs.
I did not want to subject our clientele to a smoke-filled room. And once you get that in your room, the bar, the ceilings, the lighting, all that stuff, you can never clean it entirely.
For establishments that still allow smoking, a critical issue is legal liability with customer and employee exposure to secondhand smoke.
Being a bartender, I would go home smelling like smoke, and people blow the smoke right in your face. And I mean, obviously everyone knows about the health ramifications, so it was a problem.
While the health risks of smoking are well known, many Americans don't realize that secondhand smoke kills more than 50,000 non-smokers each year. It contains more than 4,000 chemicals, including at least 69 known to cause cancer. In 2006, the Surgeon General issued a groundbreaking report detailing the serious health consequences of secondhand smoke, which include lung cancer and heart disease. The report says, quote, "There is no risk-free level of exposure to secondhand smoke." Studies show that going smoke-free quickly reduces air pollution levels in bars and improves respiratory health of bar workers.
Here we're talking about diseases that are highly preventable in healthy people if you just avoid exposure to these hazards.
John Sefrin is the CEO of the American Cancer Society.
The business case now is compelling, and it's better to step up and show leadership and say, I'm doing this because it's in the best interest of my employees and our customers. I will say this, I've yet to run into a business person, a CEO, a company who said, we did it and we regret it, we did the wrong thing. Typically they say, gee, we should have done it sooner.
Today, more and more bars across the country agree with smoke-free. You can reduce operating costs and legal liability while protecting the health of your employees and increasing customer satisfaction.
The guests are happy, the revenue has increased, so we're very, very pleased with it.
Every one of us have to make a choice about how we're going to handle our customer base for the future. And the future is going to be smoke-free.